Good evening, you join me, Gr3 as I've just come off a practice lobby for tomorrow night's endurance race with SimFx, and as I was driving around in my Jag, just thought, what could I do to do a little video in the same car, so why not put it round the Nordschleife. Let's see what the Jag can do around the Nordschleife straight after I've been driving it. For noon, hit the Jag, and off we go. Group 3 car. Don't know why it isn't showing my livery there, but looks good without it anyway. But why not do a couple of laps in of the Nordschleife? Quite like this Jaguar, I've grown to like it already. Already heading into the second race tomorrow. Second of 10. Straight into it, no messing about. The traction control, don't want to have any silly moments, so call me pathetic, but I'm going to put it on 2, massive moment because I was doing that. So I'm going to do 2 laps, bit of a warm up lap kind of thing, and then a second lap to see what kind of time I can get out of the Jag. Too bad for that. Feels good, the Jag. Know its limits and its capabilities really from driving it quite a lot. Been doing quite a lot of practice at Fuji, ready for the tomorrow's endurance race. With Paul K as my teammate. Team Milwaukee. To 170 mile an hour now. But we've got it tipped in here. A little tab on the brakes on the way in to balance it over the crest there. Trying to hook that apex. Quite a nice lap so far. I've kept it clean. If you haven't already, go check out my YouTube channel, ADG. I am on YouTube, and that's G-double-E. Quite a lot of videos now, and I'm going to keep doing them, so if you like what I'm doing, get subscribed, and if you like this video in particular, give us a like. So heading up here, down a few gears, gone wide, gone wide onto the curb. Been playing quite a lot of Dirt Rally 2 recently, so handbrake manoeuvre to turn around, no problem. So just learn as much as I can from the car and the track together as a combination on this lap, and then go for it on the next one. Hopefully I'll avoid that same mistake on the next lap. Got a bit untidy at the rear there. I always go wrong at this corner, but I'm starting to learn it. Just that tightening apex, seems like the never-ending tightening corner. through all this now. Up into 6th gear in a minute, maybe back down, maybe not, as we're going uphill. Might not even get into 6th. Don't think we will. Oh, too busy looking at it. Down a gear just to make sure it bites and a big lift. Again, dab a brake through there just to get it turned in. And hard on the brakes. Into the carousel ahead. Oh! Way too fast into there. The bumps meant that my braking wasn't really effective. So again, another thing to note for the second lap. Big mistake I don't want to have for a fast lap. Bit of a corner cut. I can live with myself there. I'm not going to lose any sleep. Bit wide into that final right hander there with the 3 corners that are kind of linked together. Feels like a very similar section this to the last 3 to me, this. Apart from that last corner's a bit tighter. Just try and get the early apex there, just so I don't run wide. Oh, too wide. So fast through here. Jag's got quite a bit of downforce when it gets going. Oh, thought I'd messed the braking up there, so I had to brake that a little bit harder and carry this momentum as well as I could have done. So last couple of corners before the straight. And here we go onto the straight. Let's see if see what our top speed is. I was going to say let's see if we get into 6th, but that's a bit silly really. We're obviously going to get into 6th on this kind of straight. So 170 now. And we're at 6 minutes 27, so not too slow, not too shabby time. Let's head on to our fast lap now. Through the first corner than the first lap already. Time improvement. Front wheels always go light over that a little bit. Don't have steering for a split second. Over the little crest, little bump. Down a gear just to get a bit of grip off the diff. Up to 170, 170 down here now, heading into here again. Little lift and then back on it, and then braking heavily into 2nd gear in this case in the Jag. So up on my time from my last lap. Oh, hit the limiter there in 4th gear. to get that early apex on that corner to open the second corner up as much as possible to get a good exit. So purple again, so still up on my time, if not gained. I didn't have a chance to look. That's where I went a bit wide on the first lap. Hit miss, I think it is. Didn't hit any of them. Oh, the barrier saved me there. I'm going to take that. I might have gained a little bit of time, might have lost a little bit of time, but I think it's probably evened out roughly. Bad mistake there. So heading into the corner that always catches me out for some reason, but I'm aware of it these days. Feel like I'm on the brakes forever just to give it that extra bit of caution. But then onto the long straight, so making sure I get a decent exit out of it, slow in to get that decent exit up the straight. Climbing the hill, climbing up to 160 mile an hour. So pretty quick in the Jag up here. Let's keep it going. Little mistake there. Well, say a little bit of time loss again. Not actually damaged my car or done anything too dramatic. Into the carousel again. Let's get it right this time. Oh, again late on the brakes. Got it stopped this time though. I was a bit worried then for a second. Nordschleife, always a challenge. Even if you know it, still seems to challenge you every lap in one way or another. Not bad through there, a bit untidy but fast. Just try and keep it the same through here. Oh, a bit wide, but gather it up, gather it up. Fast on the exit, not too bad. Again, keep it clean through here. Hug these apexes. But definitely this one, you don't want to go wide. And here you don't want to go wide either, so get that apex. And then back on the throttle, well, back on the throttle before you hit the apex, get turned in, aiming at the apex, and then back on the throttle. Easy to go wide there as well, so on the brakes and let it roll in a bit, rather than being on the accelerator or too heavy on the brakes as you go in. Just feel your way into it. Down a gear and dab of brake into there after the jump, and then back on it. Flat through here if you dare. Just a little lift there because I thought I was going wide, but otherwise flat. Down a gear and just get this apex. Make sure you just roll it into it, and then down 2 gears again. And get the early apex, run it wide to the curb. Second carousel, the short one. Just roll it round and then up for the last 2 corners before the straight. I think pretty tricky corner this last one. It's a bit blind when you think about it. It's kind of blind entry to see that first curb apex. Anyway, I rode it quite well there, so not a bad entry into the long straight. And we're on for a 5:57 at the beginning of the straight there, sector time. So definitely on the delta at the bottom, I'm losing time down the straight to my previous lap. I must have got a better run out of the last corner, but other than that, I'm 14 seconds ahead of my 6:57 lap. So it's not a bad time in the Jag that I'm about to do, hopefully, if we complete these next couple of corners. Ooh, nearly a bit wide on the exit there, but managed to gather it up. A bit slow out of the last corner, but 14 seconds quicker still. So yeah, a 6:43.097. So that was good, enjoyed that. Yeah, I've been ADG. If you like this, give us a like, subscribe if you want to see any more of me. Hopefully been mildly entertaining. I had to concentrate through that, so I couldn't just chat my way through it. But yeah, hopefully you understand, and yeah, good night. Enjoyed doing that. If you haven't put your own, especially put this out to the SimFx boys especially, and the MRC guys, Mature Racing Club guys. If you haven't put your Group 3 cars round that you use for league racing around the Nordschleife, why don't you do it and see what you can get? So I've just done a 6:43, which I felt like was quite a good lap. I'd be able to improve a little bit, but not a lot, so it's a pretty good lap, I think. So yeah, see what you can do. Little challenge. Anyway, take care, see you later, good night, bye bye, cheers for watching.